So hello there everybody, welcome back to the channel. Time for another look at We Are Football. Lots of interest in that video, so thank you very much for everyone who engaged with that. And lots of questions about can we get things like real name fix, real kits, can we get additional leagues in the game, can we get player faces in the game? The answer is a resounding yes. There are two ways we can do it. I'm going to show you both in this video. So perhaps the most straightforward way, which we're going to look at now, is to do it through the Steam Workshop. So if you've got the game through Steam, you just need to come to the store page, click here on Community Hub, and this is the quickest way to get to the workshop. So we come over to the workshop, and if you scroll down here, you'll see there are 3 items available here. We've got something called the standard database, we've got the portraits pack, and we've got the database lite. Now, what do you need to download here? Depends on what you want. You will need one of either the standard database or the database lite, and then you'll probably want the portraits pack as well. So if we just click on the standard database, let's just have a closer look at that. You'll see, if you remember from my original first look video, I think North America, Africa, these were blanked out. There were no leagues available for Australia as well. Well, this adds all of those in, so all of those missing leagues are put in. This is going to add in the real team names and the kits you can see here as well. You can see here all those club logos. We've got the trophy and the competition logos. All that kind of good stuff is available with this add-on. If we scroll down here, you'll see that it adds in all your continental titles for all continents, which is great. 113 playable countries we'll end up with after this update, over 5,000 clubs. And the sponsors, we had a look, there was a lot of interest in the fact that we could go around negotiating stadium sponsors, kit sponsors, that kind of stuff. So many sponsors and companies are going to be added in as well, and all the players, real players, and so on. Lots and lots of stuff here. This is a lot. So this is where the light option comes in. If we just go back, the database light, this is designed, it's a little bit more limited. If we scroll down here, you'll see it says 30 playable countries rather than 133, 4,000 clubs, and so on. So everything is just a bit more compact. So if you want the game to run a bit faster, you may be on a bit of an older machine, or you're just not interested in having all the obscure countries or something like that, the light might be an option for you. So all you need to do to get these, you just choose the one you want, and then you just click on the subscribe button and you let it download. That's pretty much it. Then the same thing here for the portraits pack. So if we have a look here, we can see Messi with his player face in the game. We've got the club logo there as well, and the national flags. And then we see across all the different screens that come up in the game with the coaches and so on, they're all going to be represented here. Same thing, just hit subscribe and it'll download. Just if you want to use this player portrait database, you have to have one of the other databases that I just showed you. It will not work on its own, so I'm told. So that's the Steam method. It might take a while to download because they are quite hefty files. Now, if for some reason you don't want to use Steam Workshop, your alternative is to come to this website, which I'm going to link in the comments in the video description, fm-zocker.net. Okay, so if we come here, it's in German, but you can just click on the old translate tool, and that works fine. But it's pretty clear where you need to go. Just right here, downloads, and you see here WAF 2024, so We Are Football 2024, megapatch, database, and portraits. So database and portraits. So all you have to do is click on those. I've got them open already. So this just has all the same details that we saw on the Steam page about the data patch. And what it will add. There isn't any difference here between the standard and the light version. I think it will just download both of them, basically, both of them, and then you'll choose which one you want. So we've got those there, and then we've got the megapatch portraits. We've got all the information here in German and in English at the bottom, and you just click on the download button here. It'll take you to another file hosting site where you can then complete the download. Now, as I said, these are quite hefty files. The portraits one is 10 gigabytes, and the update one, the database one, is 3.7. So quite a lot of download data here. I've already unzipped these, so these came as compressed files. So I've used WinRAR already to unzip them. And when you do that, now the key thing is you want to do this season 23-24 main folder first. So you see here there's basically an application to run, so I'm just going to run that now, and this is going to install the patch. So we'll go with English. You've got English or German. So obviously we want to accept the agreement. We've got the terms and the details and all of that kind of stuff here. Then it says the components you want to install. Okay, so here we go. This is where you can choose if you're doing the manual download between the regular version and the light version. So I'm going to go for the regular version, and then we just hit install. So this is extracting this. You can see there, it's putting it into my personal directory, saved games. It's going to put it all there. This is obviously going to take a few minutes to install, so I'll skip ahead with the magic of editing and see you on the other side. All right, so that's just finished and installing. It took a few minutes, and then we're going to do the same with the portrait pack. So again, we're just going to run this program. It's just like installing anything else, really. So it's basically just like we're unofficially patching the game, I guess, is the way to go with this. So we'll go ahead with this one. Again, we'll skip ahead to when it's finished. Now, of course, if you're doing this through Steam Workshop download, you're not going to have to do this installing, patching part. This is just if you've done it the manual download from the website. But this one with the pictures has taken quite a while. It's been getting on for 7-8 minutes now, I would say, but we're almost done. And now we are done. We get this message up at the end, and there you go. It says click finish to exit setup. You see in the background, I've closed the game because obviously we want to get this going again. To make sure it doesn't crash or anything. So we're just going to start the game up now, and hopefully then we're going to see the option to have the real names and everything, the database selectable. All right, so here we are back in the game. What we're going to have to do is start a new game. Obviously this won't be backwards compatible with the pre-existing save. So now select the database. We see we've got the basic database, which is the one that comes kind of out of the box with the game that you bought, and then your database. So that's obviously what we're going to select. When it comes to women's football, there isn't anything added, so it's just for men's football with this particular add-on. So we click your database, and you can see now all those continents are selected. We've got Africa, we've got North America, we've got our Australia, I'm sure they mean Oceania from that in there. We'll also see there are many countries where additional leagues have been added. So Denmark now has 12 leagues available. Germany has 60. I'm going to assume there's a lot of regional leagues in there. England now has 7. I think it was only 4 or 5 before. So there's more depth added to a lot of leagues as well. As we come down here, we see here are the African leagues. So Algeria, Angola, Cote d'Ivoire, much more than just South Africa. So that's great. And then as we scroll down, we've got some more smaller countries added. In Asia, we've got the North American leagues here. Canada, Mexico, USA are all in now as well. Right at the bottom, Fiji, New Zealand, and Tahiti. So really, there's a whole host of leagues now. We'll see here 107 simulated countries. I thought it was 113. If I deselect, I've deselected these ones when I clicked on them. Whoops. Okay. So yes, if we click on those now, it says 113. Recommended 64, so that's important. We don't want to go over that perhaps. So I'm just going to quickly select some random leagues, and then we'll have a look at the player profiles. All right, so waiting for this to set up at the moment. I've just realized, of course, because Germany with the 60 leagues, I left that selected. So it's saying I've got 125 leagues on the go at the moment, and it's recommending 64. Oops. All right, so let's choose England, and I'm going to go for club selection this time. So here you go, Manchester City. We've got the kits, we've got the logo, we've got it here for all of these teams in the Premier League, loads of them. Is there any way we can skip in to look at the players? Not yet, okay. But let's just have a look. I've picked a couple of the smaller leagues here as well, so let's have a look. Dominican Republic, for example. What have we got there? Wow, we've even got the club logos here for Dominican Republic. I mean, obviously we haven't got the kits there, but we've got all of those club badges in too. I'm curious to see with Germany about these 60 leagues that are available. So here we go. Yeah, we've got the 2 Bundesligas, then the 3rd division, and then, yeah, all these regional ones. And as you can see, it goes down quite a way, but obviously these are going to be very detailed, and you can see there the little trophy logos for what they've won over the years. So it's all here. All right, so let's start off at PSG. Why not? So PSG have offered me a contract. Fantastic. So here we got a nice little city picture of Paris instead of that silhouetted image that we had before. We've got the kits and the logo. Let's have a look at the squad. So here you go. You see, as we start to look through the squad, we've got all the real names. We've got all the real pictures. We've got, where's Mbappe? There we go. Still a PSG player for now. All right. And we do have another kind of full screen player profile that we can click through to and cycle through everybody, so you can have a look at that. I wonder if we could at some point get a full body shot incorporated into the game. That would be sweet. But there you go. That's how you can download and install all the name fixes, all the logos and the kit packs and all the trophies and everything like that, either via Steam Workshop or via the website. If you found that useful, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Let me know if you want more We Are Football content down in the comments, and I'll see you next time.